All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of SWAC Smoke, man. You got your boy C Wells in the house, got Jamie G over there holding it down, man. What's going on with you?
Hey, what's good, Smack Smoke family, man? How y'all doing? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Got a fresh cut, fresh
Yes,
lineup,
I see
camera
you.
ready, baby. I'm ready
I'm
to get
over,
it popping tonight.
I'm over here still slumming, man. I've been meaning to cut my hair because I do my own little stuff. I've been meaning to cut my hair for about 3 days, man. And every time I come home from work, I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. So got to get it this weekend, man, because I'm looking rough, bro. So I ain't camera ready, but I can still hold it down. And you know how we do on Thursday, man. We come through and we just chop it up about everything. And we got a lot of stuff going on, man. Got spring practice going on. We got basketball going on still. Bethune Cookman named their coaching staff. So what's happening? What's happening to my Jaguar right there, man? What's going
What's
on?
happening?
So we got a lot of stuff going on, man. I don't even. Let's start with basketball, man. Let's get this out the way. Rough, rough day yesterday, man.
Oh yeah.
Rough day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Southern got shot out the gym.
Right.
They got shot clean out the gym. Southern. I don't know if any of y'all watched either one of the games, but Southern was up 10 points in the first quarter, man. They was up 14-4, and they finished the first half up 20-16 or something like that. And they didn't score. They didn't score for 7 minutes in the second quarter, man. And that was it. They cut it down to like 7 with like 20 seconds left, but it was way too late. But it's I really don't understand, man. What's up, Big Thrillo? Man, I really don't understand what a disconnect come with our teams when we get in tournament play, man. It's crazy.
I don't know. I want his nerves, like being on a big stage and on national stage. Do we get? It seems like we get outplayed, outcoached. Like we can't handle the situation or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it just baffles me, man, because I didn't get a chance to watch Alcorn because I was watching the other two games, so I didn't get a chance to switch over to them. But just watching those two games, what's happening?
Tim?
What's happening, Tim? What's going on in the gump, man? Just seeing these teams play almost in ways that you haven't seen them play, man. Yeah. I mean, TSU had the size advantage on the people, man. They never could get going offensively. And it's like every time Texas Southern made a shot and cut the lead down, man, the people come back and make 3 or 4 shots and put the lead back up. And it was the same thing with Southern, man. Southern started the game off killing them people on the inside. And all of a sudden, they made an adjustment and we didn't. And I guess it annoys me because we in March Madness and you already got Princeton and won a game over Arizona today. You got Furman and beat Virginia. It's like, man, we could, you know what I'm saying? That could be our team.
Virginia?
Yeah, they beat Virginia, bro. By 1 point, I think.
That's major.
Bro, they beat
Virginia always have been good at basketball.
Yeah, man, Virginia got a squad, bro. They always got. See what that score was. 68, 67.
Dang, wow.
So it's like, man, I mean, some of these teams is programs that's been established for a long time, but Furman, man, they haven't really had a whole lot of success in basketball. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, 3-point line killed Texas Southern, man. Nobody could make a shot. Same thing with Southern, man. Nobody could make a 3. It's like your guys that can get it done just was not with it, man. And it's a 1-game situation, so anything could happen. But I don't know, man. It's like it's just hard watching your teams go in there and get beat by teams that I feel like you better than. But then you watch these other teams beat these higher seeded teams. And it makes you wonder, man, like, should we be putting more money in basketball? Should we recruit a different style of athlete? I mean, I can't really talk about coaching with Texas Southern because Johnny Jones is a coach that's been around and he won everywhere he been. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man, what's weird is Texas Southern didn't shoot for 5.9% from the 3-point line. I'm looking at the stats now, and Fairleigh Dickinson was at over 40%. Man, that's damn good from that 3-point line. Man, it's crazy, but I just hate TSU lost like that. Cause I actually had them beating them boys. But
man, I did too, man, because that team, hey, got to represent. That team didn't have any size, bro. They played 5 out. I think they kind of confused Texas Southern a little bit on defense. When TSU was on defense, because they ran a 5 out and they space flow out and was cutting and stuff. So it probably took you a while to get used to that. But not being able to make shots, man, and bad turnovers, just guys losing the ball, bad passes inside. It just, you never gave your guys a chance to get to work, man. If you could have got your bigs to work, you could have got the people in foul trouble, and that might have gave you an opportunity. I don't know, man. Like, it's tough. I guess I don't know if we spend too much energy beating up on each other, because I mean, when you're in the SWAC, you go hard game in and game out because you don't want to lose to nobody else. And so I don't know if it's that, and the tournament you don't have the same intensity or what, but it's something it's got to change. I mean, that's not to take away from Texas Southern because they won the first 4 like 3 times. So it's not like, I guess that's why I'm baffled at them, because I know they can do it, but it is what it is.
I feel like this now. Can we make this a statement or this assumption? I believe if Texas Southern would have played Mississippi State, I think Texas Southern beats Mississippi State.
Man, like I said, I think it. And they said this on the TV last night. They was like, if these two teams play again tomorrow, Texas Southern probably win. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna shoot 5% from 3 every game. It's like you're not gonna make all them dumb turnovers every game. Man for man, I think you're better than that team. So it's just you're playing a team. I guess maybe they felt like they had more to prove. It's like. Yeah, I mean the free throw line and 3-point line been Texas Southern issue all year long. They was like the one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the country. But free throws hurt. They was going to the line left and right. TSU couldn't really get anything going inside, so the fouls wasn't coming. And it just, you could see a little frustration coming in there in the second half. Guys, didn't really know what to do. It's like it's tough, man. You kind of have these games, but you wish you didn't have them like in the NCAA tournament. But it's a one and done type thing. So all you can do is get better and come back. But I think everybody needs to put more emphasis in the basketball, man. And you gotta play better in the non-conference. I mean, you're not gonna run through all them teams we be playing, but some of the mid-major teams, man, hey DJ, how I am about basketball, man. I get upset. They're like, man, but we need to beat up on some of these mid-major teams, man. Like that's where you make your bones at, man. So hopefully, some things can change, man. I think a few schools need to make some changes at the top, and hopefully that can change some philosophies on the team. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, we got JSU still to play tonight. Matter of fact, they play at 7. So let's hope the Lady Tigers can pull it off.
I hope so, because it's a rumble in the jungle right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like, man, I just, it's hard, man, to look at the team on the other side of the floor and you got better athletes than them, but you getting out worked, you getting out hustled, you making, letting the ball go off your feet when you dribble. You know, you going in the paint and you losing the ball, like, and they not even touching it. You just losing it. It's just one of them things that hurt you. But hey, it's football time again. Well, for some of y'all, it's always been football time. For me, I take a basketball break. But for some of y'all, it's football time. So y'all right back in y'all alley. Baseball. Before we go too far though, man, did you see that Valley clip the other day? That umpire was wrong, man.
Man, that dude out of here for that call. Ain't no way. Now that first one was a clear strike, but that third ball, that was a ball. That was a clear ball.
Man, that third one was almost on the ground, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm ready to go." It's like.
But honestly, did they really have a chance in that game? Because
they were down 4. I mean, you know, you probably not gonna, you know, that guy probably gonna get out, but you down 4 in the ninth. You know, you never know what happened, man. Crazy things happen in baseball. You know, you put together a couple of hits, and you know somebody wild pitch or something, and now you got men on base, and you know you never know, but. I guess the ump was like, "Hey, this is a 4-run game. I didn't watch this team play for 9 innings. I know they ain't coming back, so I'm about to go hit the French Quarter," because he was like, "I'm up out of here, bro."
But it was messed up, man, because even that player got in his face after I thought he was going to take that bat and whop that dude.
Oh yeah, and you know,
like, wow.
I will say, man, shout out to that catcher from UNO. He calmed the dude from Valley down, man. He really did a good job of keeping him, you know, keeping him focused on not getting himself in no trouble, because he kind of stepped to him and kind of stepped up to him and kind of put him back in, you know, in a better frame of mind, because dude was upset with that bat, bro. He was jumping around, and the ump was in his feelings after strike 2, because he felt like, you know, the dude showed him up, which I hate these baseball rules, man. Like, you know, you're not supposed to have emotion in baseball. You know, like I love baseball, but I can't stand all these unwritten rules and stuff. So it's like, you know, the ump was just mad, and he was just done. And so he was like, "I'm gonna get this dude up out of here, and we going home." So he lost his job though.
Yeah. He definitely lost his job big time. Big time indeed.
Hey, you know you messed up when, you know what I'm saying, when the white conference come down on you, bro. Get you up out of here, bro. Like no counseling, no nothing, bro. You just get you on up out of here, man. You know, it's like I just, you know,
I guess that boy was ready for that Frenchies. Not that Frenchie, but
for that brother's chicken, man.
Brother's chicken or something.
Probably some of that original Popeyes, man. Yeah, I mean, like everybody was, you know, even the announcers were like, "Oh no, that's not," you know. I mean, it was clearly not right, man. And you know, I mean, I don't know how many people watch baseball, but if you watch enough baseball, you see umps make bad calls all the time. But that was just ridiculous. That was like not even close at all on a third strike after you already had a questionable call. So I feel bad for Valley, because you know they kind of got put in that, you know, put on the scene for that. But you know, hopefully, you know, they can rebound and, you know, make some moves, and that ump just go work Little League or something. So I don't know. I don't know if I want him out there.
Oh yeah, man. Whew. Man, so what else we got going on around the SWAC?
All right, man. Let's Bethune-Cookman named their whole coaching staff. So I'm gonna run through these names. I ain't even really had a chance to look at it.
Okay.
I do see a couple names I recognize. Let's see. Starting with the assistant head coach and special teams coordinator is DJ McCarthy. He coached with Bethune-Cookman before. He was at FAU under Willie Taggart, so he with Raymond Woody, because you know Raymond Woody is a Willie Taggart dude. Robert Wimberly is the defensive coordinator and linebackers coach. He came from Northern Illinois. He was at Liberty before he went to Northern Illinois. And then the co-offensive coordinators are Joe Gerbino and Dante Pimpleton. Dante Pimpleton is another Willie Taggart guy. He been everywhere with him. So that's another familiar face that Coach Woody know. This other guy, he was at Utica University, where they had a pretty good program. I don't know if that's D2 or D3.
Man,
let's see.
Created Congress. Utica University.
Let's see. David David Stuckman is the passing game coordinator and safeties coach. He comes to Daytona after being a cornerback coach at Incarnate Word. He spent time at Indiana State, Louisville, Appalachian State, and LSU. Nick Collins, who played at Bethune-Cookman, he's on the staff. He was defensive back coach at Trinity Catholic and Lake Highland Prep. Brandon Washington is the offensive line coach. Another relatively young guy. He played 3 seasons in the NFL before he was the offensive line coach at Florida Memorial. Demetrius Coley was defensive line coach to Tavares Jackson. Nichols, an outside linebacker coach. He was with Charleston Southern. Chad Lucas, wide receiver coach, academic liaison, and then support staff. I mean, it's not flashy, just like, his hire wasn't flashy, but, I mean, there's some solid guys there, I will say this, if you're a Bethune-Cookman fan, be ready for Coach Pimpleton to be on Madden all day, bro. He a Madden dude. He gonna be online playing Madden and trying to recruit the boys playing Madden.
Oh wow! Oh, he like that. He like that.
Oh yeah, he like that. I don't know how good he is, but he like that. He unless he done changed in the last couple of years, he like that. So if you got a young dude that's being recruited by Bethune-Cookman, man, make sure he play Madden because Coach Pimp gonna talk to him. But like I say, man, you can't really judge a coaching staff until you see them in action. So, like I said, not a lot of big names. So it's gonna be a lot of hard work for this team to get it out the mud because I feel like this team is starting from square one. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I mean that don't even matter, man. They can get Alvin Wyatt back on the sideline, and we about to put a boot in them boys, man.
I know they ain't gonna be Miami and University of Memphis. I know that.
But Aaron Reed gonna make sure Miami put 100 on the board.
Gonna pop out that game.
He gonna make sure Miami put 100 up in that game, boy. I wish I could go to that game, bro. just to see the atmosphere, bro. Just to see the atmosphere, he is gonna be on and popping. But all right, so like I say, we got Bethune-Cookman going on with their stuff. I know Southern. Oh, y'all, hold on. We got the OG SWAC Smoke Pioneer in the house. Well, what's up, my boy? What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I didn't want you to go too far to pop in, but we need to talk about that staff. What did you see that I've been harping on? Out of all the people on that staff, who is the OC?
The OC?
Yeah, what is it? If anybody in the comments can help me out, at the end of the day, let me just say this: it don't matter who, I guess who you are, whatever. If you good for the job, that's cool. But how does it always seem to be a Caucasian person? No offense to anybody, but out of all coaches around the SWAC, is the black talent not there?
We done talked about this a lot.
Hey, he got wonderful hair.
Huh? What'd you say?
To the offensive coordinator. That boy, barber stylist is cold.
I
don't know where he got them from, but anyway.
I mean, this is a conversation me and DJ that had off air quite a few times, and it is, you know, it is confusing sometimes, man. You know, how can you make your way up the ladder if people are already jumping you at your own schools? You know, it's like if any place a young black coach should get that opportunity, it should be, you know, especially at a school like Bethune-Cookman right now, bro. What you got to lose? So, you know, you going, you know, I don't know, man. And then it's not even like this a local guy, you know, so it's not like, you know, you getting a guy from like West Florida or somewhere like that, you know what I'm saying? This guy from way up somewhere. So, you know, hopefully he come with he can get them right. But I feel you, DJ. You know, that, like I said, that's a topic we done had a lot. So if anybody can answer why black OCs don't get no opportunities, I love to hear it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, fellas. I think I'd rather see that white man take that smoke, because it's gonna get ugly, cuz. I'd rather see a brother get shot down, because I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna get ugly for Bethune, for real. Might be for a while. So if he end up getting cut, let him get cut. Let him,
well,
I brothers get cut like that, man.
I mean, like I said, I think everybody on this staff gotta get at least 3 years, man, because I feel like this is a long-term rebuild.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
How long
for them boys?
How long y'all think it's gonna take to turn that team back around?
It depends. I say with the help of the portal now, if they any kind of coaches, I say probably a year and a half.
A year and a half
to be competitive, to get back where they at. I mean, where they at right now?
What you talking about? They get back to 2 wins?
I'm saying, yeah. I mean, but right now with the past 2 seasons, you hadn't been really saying what you're saying about them right now, because obviously, you know, they in worse shambles than they have been the past 2 years. You were a little more hopeful the last 2 years, so I'm saying turning around would be to get them back to where they have been at. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they're perceived to be below that.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Because there's a lot of schools that don't win.
To be honest,
how many schools don't win? You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean get them to 500? You mean?
Yeah, I'm saying like. I'm saying like pre-SWAC Bethune-Cookman levels. You know what I'm saying? Like routinely being a contender in the conference, not necessarily winning, but like you say, 500, 7 wins, 8 wins, something like that. I think like 4 years.
Could be, or they may not.
They're gonna have to get a PhD.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point too. They might not get there because we don't know. Number one, we don't know how this coaching staff gonna do. You don't know what kind of guys he gonna bring in. You don't know, you don't know anything, and you got and I'm definitely not a fan of co-OCs. I don't that never makes no sense to me. I just let one guy run the thing, but I don't know, man. They got a lot of holes to fill this year, so it's gonna be, and they're not gonna get off to a good start either. So they not doing themselves no favors.
I think a lot of it gonna depend on donors and stuff too. How much money they gonna have?
Yeah.
Apparently that's an issue. You know what I mean? So that's a lot that go into it.
And I don't really feel like they drumming up a lot of attention, So they kind of just floating by right now, and I think you need to grab the bull by the horns and generate as much excitement as you can. I mean, I know your team not good, but a new coach can make people feel any kind of way. So if you can get, I mean, Stump Mitchell had me thinking Southern going 12-0 his first year because he told me that. But I'm just saying, man, that coaches can make you feel a certain way, but I don't really feel it. I don't even really see anything from them. And y'all know I stay on Bethune-Cookman. but I don't really
Did you
see
see
anything from them.
last year?
Huh?
Did you see anything last year?
No.
If you go back to your old shows, you were saying the same thing. So that's just the culture of Bethune-Cookman. It's not the coach. It's the culture of that program.
Yeah, I
agree with DJ.
I guess that make me insane about Bethune-Cookman, man.
Yeah, you expecting something else out of them that's just not them.
I'm gonna have to.
Raymond Woody is a coach. I just don't think he can goddamn coach, and that's been proven. Even his former players say he can coach. So I mean,
he don't necessarily come.
Gonna do with Bethune-Cookman?
You know, the one thing I say about this situation, man, I think when you got, you know, your team in turmoil, you just want to have somebody that you could say, I trust him. You know, like I don't even care what kind of job he do. I know he fuss because he from us, and I think that's all they care about right now, man. It's like I just don't think they serious about winning, man. You know that.
Like
they
had says, pray together because they gonna need a lot of prayer.
They definitely are, man. So I'm gonna just sit back and observe and see what they doing. Like I say, we in spring practice. Either one of y'all teams started up yet?
Oh yeah, we've been in. I know a full week last week. We're probably going on 2 weeks.
I think Jay State been practicing too. They put out the schedule. I think about a week ago. So I think they've been started up a little bit. Probably running through some drills or something. I don't think it's been nothing really that major.
Yeah, Southern running clean through their spring practice, man. We're doing all 15 practices in 3 weeks. Dooley getting straight through it. Spring game April 1st.
April 1st?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
He moving straight through it, man. And right now, I mean, everybody know the biggest question at Southern is quarterback. He blamed the wide receivers. I don't really blame the wide receivers for the quarterback play last season, but you know, he gotta say certain things for certain reasons. But I think you know, I mean, obviously it's early in spring, but I've been hearing some good things right now. So we'll see. I mean, ain't nothing gonna matter till we get to the fall. So we'll see. But the positive thing for me is every quarterback on the roster is over 6'2", so that helps a lot.
I'm gonna try to get over there.
I'm really excited to see. I'm excited about that quarterback y'all brought in from came from Schuylerville, I believe.
Oh, Zay T-Set, man. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started on Schuylerville, man. You know, I can talk all day about that kid, man. That kid been a starter at quarterback since his freshman year of high school. So he knows the game. He's a smart kid. I think he's a better basketball player than football, but you know, that again, that's just me. He gonna get his opportunity now. He probably gonna redshirt because I don't think Dooley really want to play a young guy, because that was the reason why he said he didn't play Noah Biden, because he got there too late. So we'll see. But I think you know, if he redshirt this year, he gonna be in the mix next year for sure, because the kid is he got good size and he can spin that ball, man. So I mean, I'm excited about. Honestly, I'm excited about a lot of things going on in the SWAC this year, man. I'm eager to see what a lot of people can do. I want to see what FAMU gonna do.
Right, because we still keep tearing the tail up every year. So, and when we do it again, they're gonna be like, what you gonna do, Willie Simmons?
Hey, y'all,
so DJ gonna tap back in a little while.
Y'all tell DJ to charge his phone, man. His battery went out on him, man. But you know, he had to make his little appearance, you know, slide in here and drop a couple gems. But man, let's kind of, this gonna be an all sport thing, but man, let's talk transfer portal. First and foremost, I don't like the portal being open during the season. I don't like that. I think that's bad. Because number one, the reason why I brought this up is number one, Liz Martino from Jackson State, she went in the portal yesterday, and I'm like, you going in the portal before a tournament game? What, I mean, if somebody out there know if something happened, man, fill me in, because that was odd to me, bro. I don't, I don't really know how they gonna rein this thing in, but a lot of high school coaches is getting upset now because they feel like the seniors are missing out now because everybody going portal heavy. So it's crazy. I just put it like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you with that. I kind of feel like it's probably open up toward the end of the season versus in the mid-season, because I hate the fact that she gonna jump in that portal definitely when we got a game tonight, and actually have a good chance of winning this game as well. But I mean, Jackson State, I think they're gonna still put up a fight, man. So we'll see what happens later on at 7:00, man. I mean, they still have a lot more talent, just Liz Martino now.
Oh yeah, I mean, they still got them damn Twin Towers, man. So it's like you still got Angel Jackson and Daphne White. Hey, you still good, man. You still got Deja Woodard. You got Covington. Man, Baller. I mean, that's not a team that one player gonna hurt. But I just think that's, I just don't like that, man. All right, well, it didn't. The portal didn't open up until the other day, so I guess everybody made a break for the doors as soon as the doors opened, because it just opened on March 13th. So everybody took a run for it. But I'm sure we probably talked about this before, but hey, it's the off season, so who cares? Do y'all feel that FCS in football and like the low D1s in basketball are like a feeder system to the bigger schools now because of the portal?
Yeah, I thought about that today. That same format is are the HBCU, FCS being that format to jump to that big next step, to that bigger level. I hate this. It's going. It seems like it's going to that. C. Will. I hate this. That some of our top tier athletes feel like they had to go to a bigger school in order to get that shine and recognition. Because, I mean, that guy from Texas Southern, y'all know that cornerback? Man,
Isaiah Hamilton.
Dog. Yeah, and he transferred to University of Houston. But I'm like, man, why you can't stay at Texas Southern and do the same exact thing? But I think that NIL and money deal probably got something to do with that as well. I don't know if we really can compete with some of these NIL deals and some of this extra money being thrown around at these kids now. So it's kind of rough. Yeah,
I think a lot of people don't realize how dirty the portal is. You got coaches reaching out. You're not supposed to be talking to nobody really until a kid hit the portal, but these coaches are already reaching out, through back channels, through parents and handlers and high school coaches and stuff like that. So, they're already looking at, I'm gonna put it this way, if you go on any major Power 5 message board or whatever, they already they list of guys that play at certain schools, a lower level school that they want out the portal, and you don't even know that guy going in the portal, but you putting together a wish list like the NFL draft. It's like, I think that hurts, man. It makes it tough for you to keep guys.
I absolutely 100% agree.
Because I feel like a lot of, I think a lot of people feel like they haven't done nothing unless they do it at that level. But just because you go to that level don't mean you're gonna play.
Exactly. Yep.
So to me that's the main thing.
Yeah, then sometimes just because some of them guys, don't get me wrong, some of them guys suck on the Power 5 level too now. Don't they got to transfer back down as well. I mean, just because the grass seems like it's greener, it ain't all the way greener. Me personally, I think a lot of these kids just don't have that loyalty. That's what me and you was speaking on earlier before we came on, man. They just don't have that. They just don't see when somebody see something in you and give you an opportunity, man. It seems like, well, hey, it's cool. It's cool to jump ship. You know, as appreciate the help, but I think I could do something better over here. You know, but I mean, that's the whole mentality of these kids now, man. They run to the spotlight instead of just seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, guys and girls, they don't. Nobody gonna wait their turn. You know, it's like you look at a guy like TC Taylor came into Jackson State. He played a little bit early, but you know, they had a better dude come in. He moved the position and put up great numbers. You know, a lot of times these guys. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You know, you can't. You know, coaches can hop jobs, so it's only right. You know, if the coaches can play it like that, then you know the kids can play it like that. I mean, I know you can't stop somebody from getting another job, but I just think that it's got. You know, I just think it's certain situations you don't even try to battle for jobs no more. You know, it's like if you lose out the spot, then you can count on that guy being gone. So you almost have to recruit twice because you know you're going to have holes because guys not going to want to go in the portal. And I'm going to say this every time we talk about the portal, man. If you a third string, fourth string SWAC dude, bro, stay your ass out the portal, bro. Stay your ass at home. Don't go in the portal, man, if you're not playing. Because I mean, if you a fifth string dude at Southern LSU, not calling you, bro. I'm going to be real. Louisiana Tech not calling you. Tulane not calling you. McNeese not calling you. So, you know, and I'm not saying that to knock lower division levels because we're a lower division level to somebody, but I think you just got to have some realism about yourself, man. You know, it's like you don't even have no tape to put out there. So what can you offer somebody that they know? They don't have anything tangible on you. So, you know, I mean, it's tough. I know it's tough to you know, not play. You know, you going somewhere to play and you're not playing. I know it's tough and you want to prove everybody wrong, but I think, and I don't know how many of y'all watched the game yesterday, the Texas Southern game. But Fairleigh Dickinson got a new coach this past season. And he said to one of his guys, when he got there, one of the guys that was already on the team, he was like, bro, I don't think my system for you. You might well go ahead and hit the portal because I don't see you benefiting in this system. You're not made for what I do. And the dude was like, coach, let me prove you wrong. And he's a starter. He had like 17, 18 points in the game yesterday. So, you know, you don't see a lot of guys willing to do that no more. You know, it's like, coach said you hit the portal. Shit, okay. Like, I'm gone. Like, but, you know, it's like, yeah, and like Big Thrillo say, man, coaches recruit kids and tell them, you know, come in, man, we're going to look out for you. And then they dip the first chance they get. So, you know, I think there's no loyalty in sports nowhere, period. So, you know, the days of people staying somewhere for years, them days is over with. So, I guess it's, you know, you got to adjust to the times because it's hard, man.
Unless you Nick Saban.
Yeah. But even then, he jumped jaws. Cause that man stood up in Baton Rouge and said, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't worried about no Miami Dolphins, y'all. And he was gone.
Yeah, that money came through.
Yes, indeed, boy. When they start sliding them papers on the table, bro, and you see them racks stack up, it's hard to turn it down. Oh man, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
What's up, live? You live?
Let's. All right. I don't wanna say this because of a coach that was in this league, but he gone now. But how y'all feel that about the fact that ESPN just totally said we're not airing no SWAC spring games this season? After we had got a couple. Do y'all think we're gonna see a lot more stuff disappear because the golden goose is gone?
Yeah, man. It's just, man, it's kind of rough, man. I knew when Coach Sanders left, it wasn't gonna be no more spring games on TV. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, hey, I enjoy the rides for people, but it's gonna be a new climate around the SWAC, man. But we got to figure out how to build on that, but how to work off this momentum because I mean, it's still a buzz around HBCU football. Just because he's gone, you know, I think we should take this as a learning lesson, and see how we could raise from the ashes, man, and really put some fire to it because I mean we got a good network in HBCU Go.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, I'm not a contract person, so I'm not gonna get into that end of it because I don't really keep up too much with that. But as far as the product that they put out, I thought they did a really good job, man. I thought they really paid attention to what was going on. They paid respect to everywhere that they went, and they did a good job of the production. But I did want to ask, I did want to ask, do you, because they talked to Commissioner McClellan during the SWAC tournament, do you feel like the SWAC did a good job of taking advantage of Prime while he was here?
I kind of felt they could have done a little bit more. I mean, I think they probably, man, I think they were just riding the wave too. I think they really didn't take advantage of what they could have really went to, definitely from a network standpoint as well. You know, definitely a financial, getting more sponsorships and getting more eyes on the SWAC. I think they were just happy Dion was here, and and maybe it's kind of hard for anybody, even with Dr. McClellan or any AD. I mean, what do you do when you have a Deion Sanders in your conference? It's only, and then your funds are so limited to an extent, but how do you handle a Deion Sanders being in the conference and conversation? So I mean, I think they probably did just about what they could do, but I kind of felt like they should have took a little bit more advantages. Definitely, with getting eyes on the SWAC.
Yeah, I feel like the league as a whole, I feel like they dropped the ball in one big area, and that's social media. Mm-hmm. You got a YouTube channel that I don't even think they use really. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I stopped looking at it, because they don't really put out much stuff. But having a coach like that obviously brings extra people to you. You can't, like DJ said, you can't do what he do, but you can take what he do and configure it to ways that you can operate. I don't think we did a good job of showcasing everybody, and this is nothing against Coach Sanders or Jackson State, because hey, when you rocking with somebody that's like that, they're gonna pull you up. Everybody else, I said from day one, man, we got to use him before he leave, and we didn't. And I'm speaking for my school and everybody else that's not JSU. We didn't use and learn and grow from when he was here, bro. We didn't increase anything. We didn't do anything, and now you kind of in the same boat that you was before, because I don't feel like we capitalized on a lot of stuff. I don't feel like I just don't feel like the league capitalized on a lot of stuff. I don't think they capitalized on College Game Day being at Jackson State. I don't think they capitalized on all them ESPN games, and I just don't think they were active participants in what was going on. They just was sitting here with us, you know what I'm saying, watching the show.
Yeah, I know there ain't gonna be no college game day anymore. No time soon in the SWAC. Somebody gonna have to go undefeated.
I'm about to say, bro, somebody gonna have to be undefeated, scoring like 40 points a game with a record-setting player.
I mean, knocked off
Power 5.
It had to be another Steve McNair.
Yeah,
like a Steve McNair type player, man. Yeah, that's the only way.
You know, you got to take advantage of these opportunities, man. Like I said, whether it's, you know, hitching your wagon to that person and, you know, featuring them more on your channel and your pages, and then start to work everybody else in. So when he leaves, people are used to seeing everybody else. And, you know, I don't think a lot of us did that, you know, and I know a lot of our coaches don't really like to use social media. I'm not saying everybody gotta be like he was, but, you know, even if it's just something as simple as when you get a commit, you know, you say, hey man, we got this guy coming to our school, whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I just don't think we did a good job of selling personalities. So I would love to see that.
Because Hugh Jackson, I would definitely love to see more of his personality, you know, being on because I follow Grammy stuff, but you know, it just don't. It seems like they ain't utilizing what they need to utilize sometimes.
Yeah, you know, it's just you know, it's you just got to be, you know, like I said, man, you ain't got to tweet. You ain't got to tweet every day. You ain't got to be on IG every day. Hell, you can get somebody to do it for you. But you know what I'm saying? You got to be active, man. You got to be seen. You got to have, because there's still people hanging around, man. You know, everybody didn't leave. So there's people still hanging around because they want to see what happens next. So that's why I feel like this season is important for everybody, man, to put your best foot forward, because we still, like you said, it's HBCU football gonna be here regardless of who coaching. The buzz is still here, but it's not the fire not that big right now. So you got to put some lighter fluid on it and get it up. But it's gonna take everybody, man. Starting from the league on down, it's gonna take everybody, because we can't, you know, we don't got that one beacon of light shining no more. So everybody got to put their phones up with their flashlights on, man, and make some light. But you know, you know, but when you look at it compared to a lot of other leagues, you know, we probably ahead of a lot of FCS leagues when it comes to, you know, showcasing yourself. But I just think we could be a lot better. You know, I think we got a lot of opportunities to do this, you know. Take advantage of the big games we got, you know, just yeah. I mean, I definitely say that it really, you know, like the comment said, the one thing it really did bring football back to the forefront, you know, and you could, I mean, you know, you could see the product on the field getting better. You could see the product on the field getting better. And we always gonna have, you know, attendance is never gonna be a problem at certain schools in the SWAC. That's just never gonna be a problem. But we just got to find a way to maximize everything that we have, you know, because a lot of these schools were killed for what we fussing about, you know. And I recognize that, you know, if you follow CAA football, you know, they got a Flow TV or something like that, man. They got a TV deal they can't stand.
Flow Sports.
Yeah, Flow Sports. You know, they can't stand that deal, bro. So, you know, it's like we can find a way to make some things happen, but we got to capitalize, man. We got to capitalize and showcase, because it ain't gonna be done automatically for us no more. I mean, like I said, I stand by the fact that the product is getting better. Now we got to capitalize on some wins, though. That I think we got to start winning some out of conference games to really show that the league has turned a corner. Because if you've been around SWAC football for a while, for I would say like the mid 2010s, SWAC football wasn't that great. It wasn't really like when you look at them Gremlin teams like Kincaid and all them, man, they were like head and shoulders above everybody. Alcorn was probably the closest team to them, and they had a couple up and down years in that stretch. Southern was around that level, but they beat us by like 40. So we still wasn't there. That we touched on that, man. That's what you need, bro. You need those wins, man, because when you look at Furman, like I said, their basketball program, man, ain't that great. You look, before this season, Princeton, they got a history of winning in the tournament, but that was years ago. Who that was? UMBC that beat Virginia that time as the 1 seed.
Yeah.
You got to have that, man. A lot of them schools, a lot of these programs that's high mid majors, they started as that kind of team. But look at Murray State a few years ago. They was able to jump conferences because they was winning. They ended up with Ja and a couple other dudes, and they on ESPN and they winning games, and it's just you got to take advantage of everything that you got.
Mm-hmm.
That's a key point, man. Whoever buy BET, they need to definitely invest in the sports aspect of it, because that's something that's an avenue that's right there for you, man. If you can get yourself back on BET or whatever, and have that network for yourself, because to me, one thing I can't stand about ESPN is they put their games in 3.5 hour blocks, knowing doggone well every game they got gonna run over. So your game start at 3, and you turn over, and this game's still going on. It's like that's annoying to me, man. I can't stand that, man. And then it's like 5 minutes left in the second half, and they're gonna foul at the end of the game. So it's like turn to ESPN News to catch the game or whatever. So you're not necessarily getting the respect that you think you're getting. So we just got to figure out all things that glitter ain't gold.
Right. There's other networks out there. I know USA covers some college football games and basketball.
Yeah.
USA Network.
And our CBS Sports. They cover a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Fox.
Fox
will do something.
I think whenever you get the opportunity to do it, man, you need to start shopping for better deals, man. And man, if somebody's smart, they'll talk to him and show him some facts and figures and let him see. Because if you could get a major game on that network, that'll go a long way. BET always had a lot of classics that they used to show. So it's hindsight 2020, nostalgia and all of that. But I think the opportunity is there. We just got to find a way to be better, man. We just got to be better.
I agree.
And it starts at the top.
Not just us, you will, but like you said, at the top, that our commissioners and people in the chain of command, they have to see the vision and want better than what it is. They just can't be complacent, sitting up top and just getting a check. They got to brand us and market us as good quality football, because we had good quality. Our product is just as good as any Florida, Alabama, But sometimes I think our people look at our product as being, the great value product versus the brand name product. Man, our product, we can put out the same product, man. Don't look at it like that. Our product is great. It's just as good as anybody else's product.
Yeah, and you know that's a good point, man. A lot of the battles that we fight is from our own community, man. I'm quite sure I said this before. When I was in high school, man, that was a long time ago. A guy came back to my school. We were seniors, you know. They had a kid that graduated, came back to talk to us, you know, whatever. And he said something that my mama jumped up out her chair, was about to go slap the you know what out of him, because he told the kids at school, don't be like me, don't end up at Southern.
What?
He was talking like he was in Angola, bro. Don't end up like me, don't end up at Southern. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's from one of us. Yeah, like if one of us say that, everybody listen to that, man. It's like you just downplayed your whole education because you ended up at Southern instead of LSU. That, you know, that's what we fighting. That's the battle we fighting.
That's just like Howard's coach. He got in the in a press conference and he sold the school so wonderful. If y'all go back and get a chance to look at how he sold Howard. He was saying how Howard was the top producers and PhDs for black people. Man, I mean, that's how you have to look at your school. Sell your school, sell your product.
Yes. I mean, man,
you buy into your product, you got to sell it.
Man, you look at all the top ranking people that come out of all our schools. And I'm not even talking about, you know, back in the day. I'm talking about now. You know, we got, man, every school we got is known for something educational. Mm-hmm. You know, we are academic institutions, man. We all produce great leaders and people that got a lot of bags, but they don't look at that, man. And I mean, you know, I did want to, I didn't want to skip this comment, but do I think the SWAC can get their own network? I don't know if we could do it with the people that we got in charge, but I think it could be done. I mean, especially with the streaming world, man. You know, you can put an app out somewhere anywhere and you know, start to stream your own stuff, you know.
But just don't use our own camera. let's get the best of the best.
Get everybody
the best cameras.
Get everybody production values up. And this is a good comment too. And this kind of take me back a little bit. Back when ESPN had the SWAC on tape delay, you remember them days? We played tape delay. They showed a game on Sunday night or something like that. Southern had a deal with Cox Sports in the local Cox affiliate in Baton Rouge that would show all their home games that wasn't on ESPN. I don't know what kind of money they were getting off of that, but you know, being able to have your games, like TSU got their games on AT&T Sportsnet. You know, they got, you know, being able to have your games shown somewhere that when they're not on ESPN, I think that can go a long way. And allow these schools to make their own money, man, because we need that money, man. I'm gonna put it like this, man. If y'all watch, I don't know how many of y'all got Tubi, but they be having some wild, crazy movies on there. We could have SWAC Sports like that, bro. Have an app and just show any game you want, bro. Like you said, bro. Have good product, good value, good production values, and stream a game. Because how many? You know, we got 5 games on Saturday, one on TV. You can't find now one of the other ones. So, you know, we just need something to catch, man.
And Tubi growing popular. I know we could probably stream on Tubi.
Exactly. I definitely agree with this. You know, I mean, LeBron logo is on the floor at FAMU. So, you know, they really could have used that opportunity to showcase the school, man. I mean, they wearing his shoes. You know, you could have like you could have had 100 come out there and celebrate with the man breaking the record or whatever. You know, it's more to it than just having somebody's name on your stuff. Like, you know, I mean, none of us really got great apparel deals. I know Southern don't got a great deal with Under Armour. I really wish they would go somewhere else because Under Armour don't really show Southern no love. Not that Southern, put out for love, but I don't think they got a good deal now, and I don't like.
Because I think that man should have came to y'all school and showed love as well. Not just because Deion Sanders was there. That day Texas Southern wear Under Armour, he should have went to every HBCU and highlighted every HBCU that was in Under Armour. Now I fought him for that. I agree with that 100%.
When he did talk to Southern and nobody even made a big deal out of it, when we was playing at the All-Star game against Grambling, he came to our practice that day before. And I blame everybody for not publicizing that, man. The CEO of your apparel provider shows up at your practice at a game like that, and y'all don't make a big deal out of it. It's like, like you said, he should have did a tour, because I know your top dog. I know your top dog was in Jackson, but we ain't but 2 hours away. You could have hopped a quick drive down and went to Houston and caught a plane home. It's like, I don't think we get a lot of. I don't think Under Armour showing a lot of love. I do like. I don't know the money, but I do like Adidas, because they provide a lot of schools with especially basketball season. They got those specialty uniforms they have for like Black History Month and stuff like that. And then they sell them, man. It's like we got a long way to go on certain avenues, though. But I think we could get there. But like I said, it's gonna take 100% effort from everybody. Mm-hmm. Man, Madea go to homecoming, boy. That'll sell out. Madea at the Boombox Classic.
Wow, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, man.
And we have our open pull up at the Bayou Classic.
And like I think a lot of people, really helped him out instead of helping their own schools out. Like I never, like everybody wanted to be on the train, man. And instead of helping your school get on that level, everybody helped him. But now we just got to be able to work, man. It's time. We got to roll up our sleeves and get in the mud and try to get it, man, because we can still do this. We can still do this. And I think a lot of, I don't think the drop off of people was as big as I thought it'd be right away. Because there's still a lot of people still kind of hanging on. But I think they're trying to see before they dip, But man, like I said, I think we're gonna go ahead and start to wrap this one on up, man. Try to get in here and catch a little bit of this tournament action. I don't know how many of y'all play brackets, but I think my bracket already dead. So
yeah, that bracket over with. A lot of people broke bracket. Everybody shit over with. It gone.
But my bracket was toast when the doggone tournament started, bro. I was done for when they first tipped off. So it's like I can't even say nothing. But man, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. You got anything going on, Jamie G?
Really, hey, like I said, working on getting on some of this coverage. Get with some of these people talk about these spring games coming up soon. But other than that, I really don't have much going on. Happy St. Patrick's Day to y'all too, coming up. So if y'all do anything that weekend, just be safe, man. And hey, root for them Lady Tigers to pull off that upset tonight.
That game is on ESPN3 right now, y'all. And SWAC fans say he making sloppy joes, so y'all wanna grub, y'all can hit him up and make it happen.
I had sloppy joes the other night.
So like I say, man, I ain't really got too much right now. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get back into the football grind. I went crazy during the tournament, so I gotta kind of regroup and regain my sanity. But I'll be getting into football, especially around spring game time and everything. Definitely, I'm already planning to be at Southern Spring game, so you definitely gonna get a report from me. Me and my social media manager. We're gonna try to do more content when we're at the games and stuff. So, y'all stay on the lookout for that. Baseball going on. So if y'all like baseball, head out somewhere and catch a game. And that's pretty much it, man. Like I say, so, huh?
It's gonna be a great weekend for baseball.
Oh yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And hey, as long as the weather good, man, you can never go wrong with that. But man, we're gonna go ahead and knock this one on out, man. And like I said, we'll catch y'all next week. Another edition of SWAC Smoke. Hey DJ, next time you come on, man, make sure you charge your phone, bro.
Get your iPhone. Get more iPhone.
Oh man, I don't mess with my iPhones, bro. Let me stop, because my whole family got iPhones and I'm over here with an Android. So I just not get to see emojis in text like 3 years later. So, but man, we about to get on up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe, and we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.